everyone. Hope you are doing good. So today I'm going to talk into the series of normal development 1 to 2 months. So in 1 to 2 months they start relaxing their flexor tone a little. So you'll feel they are a little loose. They start looking, the vision comes to around 10 to 20 inches. They start looking at mother's face, focusing, and the hand movements and arm movements increase, and which is like a windmill, like this hand goes up, then this goes down like this, and legs. And when they are moving, they're doing that random movements. At that time, if you talk to them, then they'll just become stable. And if they are stable in the space, and at that time you start talking, they'll just out of excitement start moving all the legs and hands. These movements help them relax, decrease the tone also. So they start kicking. Kicking relaxes these muscles, the hamstrings. When they are on their tummy, their hips earlier were here, and gradually they start coming down, like they are still up but in this position, like they are bent from their knees and they are abducted. They're still not straight like how ours is, but it's up, but it's not under the tummy anymore. And they are on their hands. The elbows are a little behind when they are playing, and hands are still a little fisted. But gradually their elbow starts coming down towards the shoulders, and a little pressure comes on the forearm, but not a lot. It's still more on the hand sides, but they don't collapse on their shoulder anymore. They start lifting their head by the end of the 2 months goes up till even 45 degree. In this age, you might see when they turn their head towards one side, this arm becomes bent and this arm becomes straight. So it is called a reflex, which is asymmetrical tonic neck reflex, which is very normal. According to some of the theories, they say because they are moving this hand, so they are activating these muscles, which are called scapular muscles. So they activate symmetrically. So that's why when this goes here, this one also activates, and this stabilizes for this arm movement to happen. Then their shoulder, the scapular muscle starts activating a little, which is basis for so many things. Scapular muscles are very important. Scapula is basically this bone here.
Scapula is the red colored bone on both sides.
With the visual stimulus, as I said, it increases to 10 to 20 inches. They still look at the moving object, but if the object is on the side around 90 degrees, they can till midline, they can keep on looking at it, and by the end of 2 months, they even start crossing from the midline. And initially, till like 1.5 months or before 2 months, they are not able to use both the eyes together, like that convergence doesn't happen. But by the end of 2 months, that binocular vision using both eyes together to focus on an object, to make the image of an object starts. They start noticing hands, they are still not completely aware, and the grasp starts coming to, sometimes you might see if you give a rattler, they might hold it, but the release is still not very voluntary, and the grasp will be momentarily, or it might not happen every time. So still that awareness starts developing, that eye starts noticing the hands a little. This rhythmic movements, the opening and closing of fist also starts when they are excited, when you're talking to them. At that time you might see they are doing this movement. And that is also important. The awareness, of course, is important for so many fine motor activities which are going to happen later. When they are put on their tummy, then they are scratched with their hands, which give them tactile, means touch input into the hands. That wrecking a little starts happening. You can see how he is moving his hands and feeling the texture. They even, because when they are on their tummy, at that time when they are kicking with their feet, they are feeling with their feet also, which is so important later on for so many developmental milestones like standing, for their input to come into the feet. The fingers, the toes starts activating at that time, the feeling, the awareness, the muscles start activating along with it. They start smiling, they look at the parent and they smile. They are able to calm themselves down for a few minutes. The tummy time is like, if they are not sustaining it for a long time, 1 minute at intervals during the day is good enough. Like even if 1 minute you can go for, that will be good. You might see that there is some crying and fussing happening. It generally starts around 6 to 8 weeks and goes by 12 to 18 weeks. The reflux in some of the kids starts by 1 month. You might see that reflux, if they are not able to find any reason for crying, then look for reflux if reflux is there. And it sometimes goes off by 2 to 3 months. It is very painful for parents going through that phase when the child is crying in the night or child is not able to calm themselves down. But there are many ways which you can use for reflux also to work on. They are more alert to sounds, they understand more. So you can talk to them, sing them rhymes, tell them stories, and again, cuddling and massages are good for the bonding still. And even when they are sleeping in their crib, also, you can change their side so that every day in the morning they look at you from different side. If they are sleeping with you in the bed, again, if you're talking to them, don't talk just from one side. Shift yourself or the baby to the other side so that that head movement keeps on happening and the skull keeps on growing equally from all the sides. Then you can make animated, they love animated faces at this age, so you can make all the animated faces, ooh, and talk to them in all the different voices with them. Mirror is another thing which you can give to them. It's easier for them, not at this age, by the next month, like 2 to 3 months is a more appropriate age when they are able to hold the neck for longer periods of time, because in this age, the head holding is very temporary. Still, mirror can be given as a way because they love to look at themselves and talk to themselves. And mirror can be, there are toys which are available with mirrors which you can keep in front of them. In baby gym also you can hang things under it.
This is one of the picture of the baby gym. There are many available. In this you can see a mirror and the hanging toys up and all around the colorful toys.
So that they try to touch it or maybe feel the input into their hands when accidentally they touch it, because the grasping and reaching doesn't yet start, but still by mistake, by accident, if they are touching on it, there is a awareness which is there in the hands. Kids start gurgling and cooing at this age, and it's so beautiful because it feels like that they are talking back to you and they are replying to your questions.
Oh, अच्छा अच्छा
They understand you, talk to them, and if you have any concerns regarding the sleep or the reflux, I'll try my best to help you, else I can guide you to the experts who can help you the best. And I am available both on Instagram and Facebook. You can message me on Instagram or on Facebook Messenger for questions. And thank you. Keep playing with your child, keep giving tummy time as much as possible, and just enjoy and take care of yourself, most importantly. And yeah, DM me if you have any queries. Have a nice day. Thank you.